Hi, my name is Savannah, and today I want to talk about the pain of letting go. The pain of letting go. What do I mean by this? Letting go, you should feel lighter, you should feel clarity, you should feel better. That's what they say. Letting go does for you and will do for you. And in the long term, more often than not, yes, letting things go does leave you with clarity and give you more space to accept new light, new opportunities, and new things. Now, if you're someone who let go because you're running away from something, that's a different story. But if you're watching this video, you're likely someone that has let something go or trying to let something go that you're better off without. What do I mean by this? Well, I'm going to give you an anecdote because that's how this video came about. I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm experiencing, and I know there are other people who are learning, growing, and experiencing as well. And I believe that these videos and my voice could help give you a different perspective or maybe think, and they also help me. So I hope you get something from this. I met someone recently that I had fallen for very quickly and very hard. That's not usual for me, and that's not normal for me personally. I'm very standoffish. I'm very quick to cut people off. I have a very low tolerance for things that do not serve me and trigger me and upset me because I trust my intuition. And in this specific situation with this person, I did just that. And it was great until it wasn't anymore. So letting go isn't always about people. That's what I made it about initially, was the person. But I've realized that it never had anything to do with the person. The person was carrying out an act that I enjoyed, and the person was doing things that I liked and admired, which made me fall for them. And I still do believe that I did love the person that I had met in the moments and in the situation that I'm referring to. I do believe I fell in love with that person. But people are complex, and people are diverse, and I do believe people are different people around different people. I bring a light and a comfort to many people. A lot of people will say that that is not correct. But I do believe that the way that you perceive others are a reflection of you. When I say this, I have met many people that have said that I make them feel comfortable. I make them want to open up and share and express themselves. I make them want to be kind and positive. Again, not everyone you meet, if they have met me, will tell you they feel the same way. But I've met a lot of people and have connected very deeply with a lot of people that on the outside look and seem like bad people, look and seem like negative people. But they meet me and they change for a moment. And I say for a moment because I've had many a situation where I have met people that wouldn't classify themselves as good people or nice people. I believe that everybody has the ability to be nice. Let me rephrase that. Everyone has the ability to be kind. And since I feel that way, I don't always exude this energy, but since that is my resting state, I do feel like that I tend to encounter kindness more often than I did in the past when I didn't lead a life that was kind. I wouldn't say I'm nice. Definitely not nice. But kind. I am very kind. So to bring this in to the pain of letting go, I encountered someone that I had an amazing experience with in person. And I've come to the realization that I believe that they were just that person with me. I'm not saying that that's not who they are. I guess I don't know who they are because of the inconsistency. But I'm someone who thrives on energies and vibes. They either are my highlight or my downfall. I'm extremely empathetic, I've discovered, and I feed off of energy. Sometimes it's very draining for some people, and sometimes it's very electric, charging for others. But since I am a very intense, passionate person, I tend to bring out these characteristics in other people as well. And upon first meeting most people, not most people, some people I will say, I can build a very easy bond and connection with a lot of people. Very quickly and very easily. People are very drawn to me. And I don't think that is a negative thing, but it does welcome in and attract a lot of different types of energy. So I thought that I had to let go of a person, but in reality, I had to let go of the person I created. Now, what do I mean by that? What do I mean is, to put it in simpler terms that are more common, the potential I saw in someone. And I'm not somebody who lives my life on make-beliefs. Beliefs? I'm someone who lives my life based on action and experience. And I would not have believed this person was the love of my life if I did not see it and experience it. Did it last? No. No, it did not. But I still truly 100% believe that I fell in love with that person. And it's not the person that, I don't want to say who they are. The only person who really knows who you are is you, right? Maybe when you meet your other half or your partner in crime or whatever term you want to use for that, they might also see who you are as well. But with this person in particular, I brought out a side of them that was amazing. With me, they were a different person. But when our time had ended, they went back to who they are. And who they are is not the person I fell in love with. So I was under the impression that I had to let go of this person, and it was hurting me so badly. And I was like, why am I so hurt over this person? They're not like this, they don't meet this, they don't have this. Like, these are things I don't like about people. Why do I love this person? Why am I so afraid to let go of this person? And in reality, I was afraid to let go of what we had. I was afraid to let go of the moment that we had. And that's the difference between the two, is that I don't need to let go of the moment. That moment happened, it was real, it existed, and I loved it. I loved the moment, I loved the person in that moment, I loved who I was in that moment, and I loved the experience. I don't need to let that go. I can still have that and hold on to that and cherish that, and I will. Because I will have that again. Maybe not with that person, but I will have that again. And I know that. It just comes down to trusting it. You need to be able to separate and decipher what it truly is that you're upset about, desiring, missing, and letting go. Because yes, I did let go of a person, but that is not what upset me, and that's not what I was sad about. I was sad because I believed that I had to let go of that moment and that experience and that feeling and that person that I had met and fallen for. But like I said, people are complex and people are diverse. I can meet another form of that person. Now, that's not me saying that you should be comparing people, because I'm not. We're all energy. And that energy that I felt and experienced is something that I know that I will find again, or will find me, rather, again. And I know that because I know the energy that I exude. So, no, the pain you're feeling isn't the pain of letting go of the thing that you know you need to. It's separating the feeling that that thing had either once given you or experience that that thing had given you, and separating it from the thing itself. You don't need to let go of that feeling. You don't need to let go of that experience. But you do need to let go of the thing that is causing you pain. You do need to let go of that person, to that job, to that friend, to that family member. Hell, maybe even to that pet that just is driving you crazy now and you can't control anymore. I wanted to get rid of my cat so many times, but I love him. I literally go to him and hold him when I cry. He just makes me mad sometimes. And see, I don't want to get rid of him. He's amazing. I just want to get rid of that negativity and that feeling. And not everything can be fixed. Not everything can be trained. Not everything can be put back together. Sometimes when things are broken, they're broken. If you drop a glass in the ground, even if you put it back together, it's not the same glass. It's something new. It's something different. And you can either choose to take that glass and continue to use it and love it the way that it is now, the way that you have recreated it and built it to be. Or maybe you could take that glass and realize that the cracks are still cutting you. They're cutting you. You can't drink out of it the way you did before, because now it's uncomfortable around your mouth. It doesn't sit the way that it did before because the lip is broken. You have to get rid of that glass. And there's gonna be other glasses that you can drink out of and love. It won't be the same glass. It will not be the same glass, but it will give you the same feeling and an amazing experience that glass had given you. It will give you the water or the coffee or the tea that you enjoyed. That same tea can go in that new glass. Except this one's not broken. And it's not cutting you. And the tea can make it into your mouth. The pain of letting go is accepting. Because I did just logically explain to you the separation and why logically it shouldn't hurt. Like, when you think about it, you have the experience and you can separate the experience from the person. You can separate those traits and the potential from the person. And you know that there are so many people in the world. As long as you are your truest self, you're going to attract people that are attracted to that, as well as reflect that as well. They're not always going to be the right ones. They're not always going to stick around. But in that moment, when you are you in that moment, you're going to attract and align with other people that align with you in that moment and in that time. That's how I met this person. That's how I fell in love with that person. They were what I wanted and needed at that time. And maybe on their end, it was a bit more of what they needed as well. But as long as you are able to let go of what's no longer serving you, and I don't care if that's a selfish act or that sounds selfish. You should be. When it comes to your energy, your love, your care, your vibe, that's yours. You can't let people take that from you and drain it. Unless they're pumping it into you and you guys are exchanging it, and you can't drain yourself for others, for other people. I wrote down in my journal how I felt about the situation, and a line that I wrote was, I'm sorry if you're empty, and I'm sorry if I drained you, if that was because of me. I'm sorry if you're empty because of me. But I'm still very much full. And I can't allow you to drain me and empty me. And I say that not as a self-deprecation. But some people can't keep up. Some people just can't keep up. It's not me being rude or mean, but I put my best foot forward every day. I try my best every single day. I don't even want to say try. I do my best every single day. I fill myself up. I bring this energy, this vibe, this love, this kindness. I do that. And I can meet someone that can recharge from me, that can take it, that can love it, that can experience it. But I can't keep them full, especially if they can't keep themselves full. And it's not my responsibility to do so. It's not your responsibility either. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Let go of what doesn't serve you. That feeling, that experience, the potential, that's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. You created that with someone or with something or with that object, that job, that friend. But that's co-creation, and you can't keep creating something by yourself. That's why you feel drained, and that's why you need to let it go. I hope this helped someone. I hope this gave you another perspective. I hope this made you think. Learn to separate. I know it's hard and confusing, but the energy and ideals you give are yours, and you can give them to someone else. You can give them to something else. You can bring it to a new space, a new job, a new life, a new place. Don't allow yourself to suffer because you're scared of losing a person. And in reality, letting go of that person, what you're holding on to, has nothing to do with them. Because if it did, you'd still have it. As long as you're the same. And if you're not, then self-reflection is what you need the most. And that's not what this video is about. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. I'm gonna have a really great day.